What's going on, everybody, and welcome back. Welcome back to the best 30 minutes of your lifetime.
Oh, y'all ready?
I put the time at the end of your lifetime.
Y'all ready? Y'all not ready? Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, cool cats and cool kittens.
Mm-hmm.
We are the Originals. You understand that?
The Originals.
And I am the young king himself, J. Todd.
And I am the young visionary Kobe Thompson, man. We appreciate y'all for listening to us.
Man,
you know,
y'all been rocking with us, man. And I appreciate y'all. Shout out to the boy Peas in there messing up his tuna sub.
The producer,
the production, the guy. You know, shout out to the lovely visitor we have also in the studio, making sure everything's going gravy. OG Cove's queen.
Yeah, that's my baby.
Go ahead.
Hey, boo.
What's up, girl? How you doing in there? Shout out to my queen back at home. Miss you, babe. I pointed and did the finger guns.
Yep, this guy here. and I just want to shout out to my only child, Adonis. Adonis the dog.
You want to shout out kids. Shout out to me and Jessica's new son. We have a name for him to be yet revealed to the general public.
Well, y'all so corny.
Nah, we're just
y'all waiting to that day where y'all just go put him on Instagram like, here's our new puppy.
We're exclusive.
And then his song, and then his name. Boom.
Wow.
There it is.
It's revealing.
Our new puppy.
Revealing.
A puppy reveal.
Oh my goodness. Is he a boy? He gonna tell he's a boy by his name. But shout out to my only and youngest boy. And the young man himself, growing to be the dog of dogs.
The dog of dogs.
The protectors of protectors.
Protectors of protectors.
Yeah, she's excited about it. I'm excited about it.
Yeah, I'm excited too, man. I'm
so
excited too. You know what I mean?
It's so dope. Well, shout out to Peas once again for the blessing of
coming
the
through
puppies,
in the
man.
clutch.
We appreciate you.
But anyways, man, how was your day today, Jay?
Oh my goodness, I'm beyond tired. I've been up since 5. I've had a full schedule of classes, meetings, and then I still have a whole final project to meet up with a group at around 8 o'clock, 8:30, and that's going to be until whenever we get done with this project because we have to present it tomorrow morning at 9.
Ooh.
So
that's hard.
But I'm blessed. I'm humble.
Mm-hmm. I'm
very grateful because I should not be here. It could be a whole nother J Todd of me not being here. So I'm not gonna complain. I'm tired, but I'm trying to be that guy. And with being that guy,
comes responsibility.
Yeah, I have to be tired. I have to be worn out. I have to be exhausted, which is cool because this leads to bags, and bags lead to my family
more
being
bags.
Straight. More bags. It's always about continuous bags. But how was your day today, sir?
Man, working.
Yeah.
Just working.
Oh, man.
But like you said, man, blessed.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of people I did graduate with, they're still looking for jobs and stuff like that. So how can I be mad that I do have a 50-hour-a-week joint with benefits?
See how you put that in there? Y'all see how you put that in there? That's called success. He's the greatest.
Nah.
He's doing it.
Nah.
He's real.
Nah.
50 hours. He don't sleep.
But we come to the studio, man. We got to make sure we get this fire out to the streets. You know what I mean? For the culture.
This is
we've been doing it for the culture for so long.
Only for the culture, and always and forever will be for the culture. So help us, Lord. It has to be for the culture.
I mean, if we weren't doing it for the culture, I mean, I feel like.
What are we doing it for?
What are we doing it for?
We don't do this for fun. We do this for the culture.
You think this is a game?
Y'all don't do this for fun, huh?
Huh? Think we do this for fun, man?
Shout out to Al Pacino, Scarface, one of the greatest movies of all time. One of the greatest movies of all time. I didn't say it. And speaking of movies, shout out to the Fate of the Furious. I'm
glad you like Jay, and this is why I like doing this show.
I'm a diehard Fast and Furious fan.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna let you get your take out first. Go ahead.
That's what's crack. Oh my god. But I'm a diehard Fast and Furious fan, and I was thinking that this movie could have went either really, really good or horrible. And the whole from the beginning credits, I'm like, it's seeming cheesy already.
Mm-hmm. No spoilers. I'm not. No spoilers.
None of that.
No spoilers.
I was just like,
I haven't seen it yet.
I'm like, this is gonna be terrible. And then I blinked and I was like, oh, okay, all right. And as now, granted, I don't know if if this is going to be the end. I don't know if it's going to be another movie. I feel like either they ended with this one or come out with one more to end it. I don't feel like they
Hey, check me out. I'm not gonna lie. Ludacris and Tyrese were on the Breakfast Club, and Ludacris was like, "Yeah, I think they said we're gonna stop it at 10." And I was like, "Here they go reaching."
Okay, now with that, and I'm not gonna give any spoilers, but with what I saw in the movie, I can say that it's very possible. I just pray that it goes somewhat of a different direction because I'm tired of seeing vehicular warfare. I'm tired of seeing them save the world. I'm tired of come on. We was racing for pink slips and money and women, and now we doing it on the low for the country and for the world, and nobody knows. It's like we're the ghost of the car scene. It's like you still got dudes in LA still racing for pink slips, man. Not worried about this.
Yeah.
So
not worried about saving the world.
I don't care about the world. I care about my car. And granted, they did a really good job. Since God rest his soul, Paul Walker's not in it.
R.I.P.
To one of the goats, but they did a really good job in that. But it's when you see as a fan, I'm pleased. I'm saying that as a fan, I'm pleased.
So since you got your take out and you've seen the movie,
yeah.
So this is coming from someone who has not seen the movie, and who is also a huge Fast and Furious fan.
I like this guy.
You know what I mean?
That's my guy right here.
So I'm talking about I've seen all of them from when he first was just Officer O'Connor trying to bust up Toretto and the gang,
and the crew.
You know what I'm saying? Until, like you said, R.I.P. to Paul Walker, his younger brother played his last scene. You know what I mean? I'm talking about that's how much of a Fast and Furious fan I am. Yeah. When I saw that they were coming out with an 8, I immediately got mad. It was immediate because I was like,
"What are they doing?"
Y'all had the I think that's a platinum record now. That platinum Wiz Khalifa record at the end of the movie, the perfect send off. This is the perfect send off to the Fast and Furious franchise.
It was
like
low key. I can't stunt.
And I'm not gonna lie.
When they split off into two different directions,
bro.
Like I ain't gonna lie. Bro. I'm a grown man. I teared up bad. I was like, Paul.
And the fact that I already knew that was his brother, but they were so similar in features.
And they made it seem like Paul is going on to a better place in the movie.
Paul's going on to a better place in the movie. Everybody, all the families back together.
Everybody's good.
What is a better way for us to end this franchise, right? Well. And like I said, I don't want to hear any spoiler alerts from you.
Spoil it, but just know you're going to be surprised. I'm going to tell you this right now. You're going to be surprised.
But just from the previews, I was like, what are they doing?
Yeah, it's that thin line, and
I feel like they reaching.
And since you said that they plan on going to 10, since this is with these last two movies, if it is going to happen, it's going to once again be treading that very thin line of it being very good or being just god awful. And we've had sagas that continue that it was just god awful. Drumline 2.
There was a Drumline 2.
Stomp the Yard 2.
There was a Stomp the Yard 2.
Death Race 2. That was just terrible. Jarhead 2 and 3. What? Why? There is certain things that just should not continue after a certain point. And then that's going to get me to the remakes. It's some terrible they're remaking It. I'm ready to see what this is going to be like.
Remaking It?
It. The movie It with the killer clown, the crazy clown.
Oh.
Yeah. And I'm like, Ninja Turtles was a miss.
Oh, and I'm glad you brought up remakes. And this is why we be vibing, bro. Just because when you be saying something, I be thinking about stuff.
Yeah.
So we talking about remakes. I don't remember if it was with my girl or if it was with just one of my friends, one of my homeboys. But we were talking about a remake, and somebody was saying how they're about to remake, just classic movies like
they did, and they are they remade Chips, which looks like a flop. 21 Jump Street is cool. That was hilarious.
I mean, no, I'm just talking about a remake. So I'm talking about they talking about doing a remake of That's what it was. He Got Game. They were trying to do a remake of He Got Game. And then they were saying they were but my main point was He Got Game is a classic movie, bro.
Is.
So for y'all to be trying to do a remake of that, they should just want to go see the original version of that movie.
Let's do a remastered version of it. Like
no,
I'm not talking about remaster. I'm talking like not remake. I'm talking about remaster where it looks more better on high def.
Okay.
I'm not saying like remake. I mean like remaster.
Okay.
Okay. Listen.
Okay.
Look.
All right. I'm just making sure.
Died in studio, y'all.
All right, man.
Died. My life flashed before my eyes. My life flashed before my eyes, ladies and gentlemen. I'm letting y'all know that now. But man, look, this is our opening segment. As always, we just talk about anything and everything. Cope's gonna come back at y'all with the current event segment towards
playoffs coming next, baby.
Next segment is the sports, so be ready for that. It's some fire coming y'all way. We are the Originals. Bang.
Seattle Seahawks are open to accepting trade offers for Richard Sherman. Do you think that's a big deal?
Richard Sherman is a lot of talk, and he's definitely a good corner. He's not the best in the NFL, but he's definitely a good corner.
He's on the downhill slope of his career, and he's getting into it with coaches on the sidelines, and he doesn't know how to keep his mouth shut.
Well, I think corner is one of the hardest jobs in the NFL because there's so many good receivers, and they can't really do anything to guard a receiver, and a bad night for a receiver is having 80 yards receiving. But still, 6 catches. It's not like a.
But why is he calling out the offensive coordinator?
If you like what you heard, make sure you tune in to Sports Your Shorts Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. on UCM The Beat.
Welcome back, everybody.
Yeah.
Look, okay. Welcome back to the Originals. I am the young king himself, J. Todd.
And I am the young visionary, Kobe Thompson, a.k.a. OG Cole. Follow me on all social medias. Hey, you know what we really need, bro?
What?
Like, and if we really level up and we really do this, we got to get one of them little sound effect boards. Like, so we just hitting buttons. It's like, yeah, we need one of those.
Where'd you find this?
Yes, bro. Yes, exactly like that.
The Empire.
The Originals.
The Originals.
The Originals. Yeah, like stuff like that.
I ain't gonna help him sidetrack. This reminds me of that commercial. He was like, "Welcome to Target." I'm sorry.
Anyways, guys. This is our sports segment, and y'all know how I get down. I have to talk about the NBA.
Basketball.
It is playoff season, man. This is my favorite time in the NBA because this is when I really feel like we separate the men from the boys. We separate the people that want to go down in NBA history from people that just want to be a cool dude that played during the time he played. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, he was cool during 16, 17 season.
To be one of those guys that, you know how your uncle would bring up somebody and you be like,
back in
he'd be like, bro, you don't know who blah, blah, blah is? No.
Back in the 16,
Does he have a championship?
He was
First
cold.
question. Does he have a championship?
How many
rings does he have? I don't even think he got one. That's why I don't know who he is.
And unfortunately, Carmelo, you and your gold medal are going to be in that category. Sorry. Not sorry. Sorry, Melo.
Do you really think Melo going to be in that category?
Yep. He doesn't have a ring. As much as I hate it, I love Melo.
Chris Paul going to be in that category.
Yeah.
Dang. I mean, but they signed to Jordan, so they may be living for a little bit longer.
Who?
Past their prime.
Who?
Melo and Chris Paul.
Yeah.
They signed to Jordan, so
yeah.
So they're gonna be getting pushed for a while. Anyways, let's get back to the sports.
I smell an upset coming on, people.
I do too. The Chicago Bulls are the 8th seed, and has anybody else noticed that Dwayne Wade during the season they were saying that he was out for the rest of the season, but now that they made the playoffs and they're the 8th seed, he's just magically in the starting lineup. Has this rubbed anybody else the wrong way?
I mean he with the Bulls, and players that go to the Bulls, they get that Michael Jordan juice from Space Jam. So it just
Mike's secret stuff.
So that's what's going on right now. That Mike's secret stuff. Hey man, Bulls are turning out wins. I mean, shout out to Isaiah Thomas for playing through adversity, losing
his sister. That is some of the saddest stuff I think I've ever heard in my life.
And he still played like, and that's just crazy, man. Shout out to you, man. I hope y'all team comes back from this deficit, but brother,
It's not looking
upset.
good.
I feel like the brooms are gonna have to get broken out soon.
They gonna get swept?
I feel like the brooms are gonna have to get broken out soon
because they are going back to Chicago.
Man,
I hope they don't get swept. But you know what is really not a good series, and I thought it was gonna be a better series.
What?
The Raptors and the Bucks. It's kind of boring to me. Like
Next.
I personally don't think the Raptors gonna end up pulling it out. That's just my personal opinion.
I feel like, one series that like it's been keeping me on my toes just as a fan, the Cavs and the Pacers. It's been keeping me on
that's
my
gonna be a
toes.
sweep.
But I feel
you talking about brooms?
But
that's gonna be a sweep.
but no, it's like it keeps me on my toes as of like when I'm watching the game. But in the back of my mind, I'm like, oh yeah, the brooms is already here. We're just ready to bring out the Swiffer wet
Bro,
jets.
what? Like, and here's the thing about when it comes to the East, if we talk about the Cavs, because the Cavs, like, all around NBA team, they're pretty good, but they're not like outrageously dominant. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But we're just talking strictly the Eastern Conference. The Eastern Conference.
Yeah, that's you already know whose show that is.
Bro, that's LeBron's show.
That's Bron.
Like, so. and I don't even want to say it's LeBron's show. It's the Cavs show.
I mean,
just
yeah.
because.
No,
you know what?
Now
this is what I'm
gonna
say.
Show.
This is what I'm gonna say.
Now it's the Cavs
Whatever
show.
team LeBron's on, it's their show.
Because this man, y'all don't understand how hungry this man is for rings. Like y'all don't.
I don't think he that hungry for rings because he wouldn't be 3 for 7.
All right.
Can't be too hungry.
Okay. Listen. Okay. What I was saying is. But nah, I feel like, dude, like, I'm not saying like he always been, but like nobody's understanding his hunger for rings right now. He just won a ring in his hometown, so like,
he want more of those.
You have to have more of them, cause then if you don't, it's gonna seem like a fluke. It's gonna seem like he choking now. Like, I feel like if LeBron doesn't get a ring this go round, he's gonna lose a lot of his fans. As not me, I'm a diehard LeBron fan. I rock with you. I sync with you.
I don't think LeBron to that point though right now. I really don't.
You don't?
I don't think because here's the thing. Only reason
I feel like he's gonna leave.
But
I feel like
no. I think he retiring there. Like I feel like that Miami thing. That Miami thing was like college to him. He got to go out of town.
That is the biggest thing I've heard. Like the greatest comparison.
Yeah, it was like literally, bro. It was like college to him. He got to go play with one of his brothers. You know what I'm saying? Got to win 2 championships with one of his brothers. Got to live in South Beach, Miami. For 4 years.
Popping.
And came back.
Popping.
And took care of business. You see what I'm saying?
Man,
like that was him to, mature, learn how to win a championship, if that makes sense. So he can come back to where he's from and replicate and duplicate that process.
Who do you think the finals is gonna come down to?
All right, and that's what I was getting to, bro. The only way it'll look bad for LeBron if he doesn't win this year is that if he goes to the finals. Not saying that it's not like it's the Cavs and they can't easily get to the finals from the Eastern Conference. Yeah. But what I'm saying is if somebody hops out of pocket, like I don't know, the Washington Wizards maybe.
Yeah,
if somebody is like, hey, we're gonna put everything on our back and we really gonna try to take it to the Cavs.
I saw that.
So if somebody really does that and they can knock them off, and he gets knocked off and doesn't go to the finals and lose, I feel like he's still going to be okay to come back for next year and be like, I'm even more motivated than I ever have been before. You know what I'm saying? Like he can come back as like an underdog when we never look at LeBron as an underdog, right?
No, we don't.
So, but I'm saying if he loses in the finals, it can look bad.
Who do you feel is going to be in that final dance?
In the final dance, in my personal opinion, I think it's going to be the Cavs.
Thank you.
I think it's gonna be the Cavs.
For the culture.
Actually, man, I'm not gonna say because I don't think it's gonna be them. I think it's gonna be the Houston Rockets. Houston Rockets and the Cavs.
Whoa! Hey, listen, I
really want to see it because they about to skate. About to skate through OKC. I wish they would have came as a later series, but they about to skate through them
with
boys.
OKC. As much as Russ has done. He's not gonna get MVP if they don't pull nothing out the hat. He's not gonna get MVP.
You're being disrespectful. We gotta wrap this segment up. We have to wrap this segment up. But you're being disrespectful.
Oh yeah,
you're talking about a man who's going down in the NBA history book for the rest of his life.
I want him to have MVP, but I'm saying, you know how politics go. They're gonna be like, oh well, you didn't win the series, so. But you know the NBA.
But you know how the NBA set up. You know what? This series probably happened right now just because of the way the NBA set up. But let's wrap this segment up,
man. We're gonna get to the current events, and because we're ending the sports segment, man, RIP to the man Aaron Hernandez. We appreciate.
We're gonna talk more on in the next segment. You are listening to the Originals. Bang bang.
Bow.
Seattle Seahawks are open to accepting trade offers for Richard Sherman. Do you think that's a big deal?
Richard Sherman has a lot of talk, and he's definitely a good corner. He's not the best in the NFL, but he's definitely a good corner.
He's on a downhill slope of his career, and he's getting into it with coaches on the sidelines, and he doesn't know how to keep his mouth shut.
Well, I think corner is one of the hardest jobs in the NFL because there's so many good receivers and they can't really do anything to guard a receiver, and a bad night for a receiver is having 80 yards receiving. That's still what, 6 catches. That's not like a.
But why is he calling out the offensive coordinator?
If you like what you heard, make sure you tune in to Sports Your Shorts Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. on UCM The Beat.
Welcome back, everybody. We are the Originals. I am the young visionary himself, Kobe Thompson.
And I am the young king himself, Jay Todd. Man, Cole, let's get into these current events, bruh.
Man, what's going on in the world?
What
is going on in the world?
First off, man, RIP to the senior citizen. I forgot his name, man. Was it Robert Goodwin or something like that? Robert Goodwin Sr., the man that was just pointlessly taken away from his family over on Easter due to that
wild gunman in Cleveland.
I don't even have words for dude, man. Stevie, whatever his name is, man. And I'm about current events with that. It's crazy. It's just, I go on tandem sometimes. Dude was after he got done killing and made whatever videos and killed whoever else he killed, because nobody knows if he killed more people or not.
Right.
He went to McDonald's, I think, somewhere in a different town, ordered a 20-piece nugget, and the person who was giving him his food was they recognized him. It was oh, well, wait a minute. They made up an excuse we got to make you some fresh fries or something. They ended up calling the police, trying to tip them off.
Is that what happened?
I mean, he killed himself, coward. But still, but this is where I'm getting at in this story is that the person who held the fries and called the police, this man's got $50,000 for holding fries. Listen here, McDonald's, what's popping? What's cracking?
Mickey D's gave him 50 bands?
No, not Mickey D's. It's just the people who the people who will tell you if you give us a tip, we got you low key. They had him $50,000 for holding fries. Sir, thank you for your good deed, and break bread with those who need it. Not us. I mean, if you knew me, I'd say me, but to those who need it. But and also in current events, man, another sad note: Aaron Hernandez,
he really killed himself.
Yeah,
man.
I mean, but
and the only reason it was so crazy to me when I woke up and I saw that, it was just because it was 3 days ago, I saw him in all type of memes and people making jokes because he got acquitted of the 2 murders.
Yeah,
but he was already serving a life sentence, and he was still serving a life sentence. He was acquitted on 2 murders that it was a separate case. You know what I mean? But people were making jokes oh well, he got acquitted on 2 murders. It's just turning in extra credit when you're failing.
That's terrible.
Stuff like that. People making jokes and stuff like that. So to wake up 2 days later
and see that he's gone, it's just
he's gone.
That's crazy.
This man was a pro athlete,
a phenomenal pro athlete at that. Dude was putting up numbers.
I really think and this is just me just on the safety tip. I think they should check his brain.
They should.
I
mean, I feel and that's any athlete that does no, me being a psych major, I the moment I found out the dude killed himself, the Cleveland killer, I was I hope they cut his brain out, and I hope they examine
what was going on,
because that does play a key part. Same thing with Aaron Hernandez, man. mental, issues are a very real thing. Like, your mental health needs to be taken very seriously. And like, when people like play around, oh, I'm gonna kill myself, oh, nobody listen to me. Like, listen to those people, because in dude's video, like, and granted, I didn't watch the video of him killing a man more than once because it was just disturbing. But the videos that he was putting up, like talking on the phone and explaining why he was doing what he's doing, I'm like, this dude is disturbed.
He's lost.
Because he was a caseworker, dealing with kids, hearing all these terrible problems. Apparently nobody, from his perspective, because there's always three sides to the story, his side, their side, and the truth. But to his perspective, nobody listened to him, nobody really cared about him. So he just, well, I snapped, man. I don't care anymore. Like, he just kept saying, I don't care anymore. That's a very real thing. I knew dudes back in the day who like been through so much to where they just did not care. Woman,
you say back
child.
in the day, I still know.
I'm about to say still to this day. Granted, I don't associate with them no more because I have my goals. I'm praying for y'all though. I hope y'all doing all right. But back then I was just like, I didn't understand it. Now that I'm a grown man who has a grip on his mental health, and I'm a psych major, studying this stuff, it's just to the point of like mental health is a serious thing. It's a very serious thing. And people, if you ever feel like you're alone, down, depressed, you're going through something, please reach out to somebody. And when people reach out to y'all, just listen. It's not about solving problems all the time. It's not about trying to figure out, well, maybe you need to take medicine. Maybe you need to go see somebody. They are trying to see somebody. They're
just trying to talk.
Yeah,
man.
you got to listen to these people, man, because it's people out here that 9 out of 10, the reason why people commit suicide because they just feel like nobody cares.
True.
And as sad as it to say, man, we live in a society today where we barely show people that we care. Unless it's a popping topic on social media, or
which is going to go away in 2 days.
Exactly. And we're so temporary. We're so fickle of a people nowadays. To where we be like, yeah, bro, hey, you my homie. Hey, if you ever need me, I got you.
Next day.
4 o'clock in the morning, dude call you, hey, bro, I need somebody to talk to. Man, what's wrong with you? Like, bro, you just told this man you got him. He's reaching out to you. On anything. And he's reaching out to you, and now you're saying that he has a problem. Of course he has a problem. Why else would he be calling you at 4:30 in the morning? So take heed to the situation. Like, you have to take care of your mental health and look out for others' mental health, because you don't know what anybody's going through. Like,
True.
You don't.
True.
You don't. So, yeah, man, those are my jewels for today, man. And that's coming from both me being a person that's dealt with people like this, me dealing with my own problems, and me, being a future, psychology PhD. Holla at
Dr. Todd.
Dr. J in the building. You know what I'm saying? Only something for the culture, though.
You gonna walk in with the shiki?
Well, the dashiki on and the Tupac bandana tied in the front, not the back. You feel me?
And then he gonna tell him like, okay.
So how
your issue is
how do you really feel?
Your issue is you acquire. Then, go on your rant.
Yeah, man. Like, I feel like that, like, mental health, that really takes over the current events, because people do so many outlandish things, mainly because it's just something that's going on with them, man. And they don't got nobody, not even just to listen to, but even the people that they have there, it's not a neglecting thing with the people that they have there. Sometimes the people is just not what they need. Certain people, because I know for a fact.
Not all energy is good energy.
Yeah, and even if you're trying to give good energy, maybe you're just not the person that they want to get good energy from, and that's okay. It's not for, if that person is not for you, or that situation is not for you to be a part of. Don't get mad at the situation. Try to find somebody else who can help, because when people leave these situations broken, messed up, trash, going downhill, man, you got something going downhill. It's gonna keep going until it hits, until it stops. And yeah, man, take care of yourselves mentally, please. Refresh yourselves. Go on a negativity purge. That means anything negative in your life, in your space, in your mind, in your energy, get rid of it. I
don't need it.
Boy, I delete so many like old pictures. I just don't need anymore. Old phone numbers,
really,
music, bro. Because I go on a purge because things get so cluttered, and it's not even just for me to make space for my phone, but just because I just feel so. I'm a person that feels cluttered, like off of energy. So if I feel like, man, I got all these people in my phone I just don't talk to, I know I will never talk to in life, why do I still have them in my phone?
Numbers, yes, I can understand. Yeah. You can delete them, but like pictures and stuff, bro, I just feel like I gotta keep the memory. I got pictures from freshman year of college, bro, in my phone. But that's just from like.
But that's my thing.
Then I look at the picture and I'd be like, I remember sitting on that bed freshman year, bro, just chilling.
I remember being in Fitz. You know, Fitz was.
That was sophomore year.
Oh, that was sophomore.
Yeah, I was in that brand freshman year, boy.
Popping. You hear me? But man, just
Fitz was nice, huh?
It's
humble. Anyways,
but man, for real, for overall, end all be all, man, take care of yourselves mentally and try to take care of others as much as you can. This man is making Google eyes as this woman, y'all. Y'all should see it. This is a sensitive side of Cole I've never seen
stop
before.
it. I'm in the phone.
She's your queen.
I'm in my phone, as always. Just doing my thing.
Texting her while she looking at him. I miss you, boo. I miss you too, boo.
No, not texting. She probably playing pool in there, knowing her.
Handing out L's, you know. Speaking of which, if y'all ever want to get L's in 8-ball or the little jump shot game, you know, come holler at your boy.
He don't want to see the boy in the jump shot game.
Oh.
Hey, fans, viewers, if y'all do like the Apple games, let us know.
Please. Please.
Let us know.
Please. But
I feel like the Apple games was starting to fall to the wayside a little bit.
But then when they came out with that little basketball thing, boy, hey.
I be killing K in basketball.
Oh.
I be killing her in basketball.
And she said that sounded like a challenge. But, man, look, we going to get up out of here, man. We going to end this fire episode, man. We appreciate y'all tuning in and listening to us, man. Make sure y'all check out the Facebook page and the YouTube links that Pease has ever so gracefully, you know, produced and created for us to, you know, expand our platform. You know, Pease, you know, you the man. We appreciate you. You know, shout out to our queens, K. You know, Kobe in here, he seeing you. Shout out to my queen back at home, Jay, baby. I'll see you when I get home. Man, we are the originals, man. We appreciate y'all. This is the young king himself, Jay Todd.
Man, he summed it up great, man.
My bad.
And this is the young visionary Kobe Thompson, man. Y'all keep y'all heads up. Stay great. Stay blessed.
Be safe, man. We love y'all. Peace.